I'm Tony LaRosa, and with me is Rachel London and Noah Weaver, and we'll be talking about some augmented reality technology that we believe AutoZone would benefit from. And here's a little more about the problem that we're solving. One of the main things that's preventing thousands of people from replacing their own car parts is they see all these flashing lights and they get all flustered and stuff, but they go, you know what, I'm going to take a look at my engine and try to find the windshield wiper fluid. And when they open up their car and look for the windshield wiper fluid, they go, I have no idea where that is. Normally there's a little cap pointing it out. How do I replace my battery? That's a tough one. How do I get that out?
So, what is our technology exactly? Our technology would be an augmented reality that uses specific software package to utilize a camera and screen to help display information or objects over the real world camera feed. Our AR will be used through a smartphone application, and this technology will allow users to hold their phone's camera over a particular part on an automobile and have information about that part displayed. What would be displayed would be the part's name, the part's number, price at the nearest AutoZone store, and an animation of how to replace that part.
Why is this technology needed? Well, it's needed both by some customers and a knowledge base, and then also AutoZone would be able to greatly benefit from it as well. So it would give customers the ability to understand inner workings of their vehicle, headlights, tire pressures, and then it would allow customers to better understand and use AutoZone parts to repair their vehicles with little or no convenience when it would have inventory lookups. You could see the price of that compared to competitors as well as the availability of it. It gives competitive advantage for users to shop at AutoZone over other retailers since they are getting that interactive, and there could be a loyalty program added onto that. But also on the AutoZone side, allow AutoZone to track users' buying habits, whether they're always buying tires or brakes or looking at how to replace headlights or doing their own oil. They could better track and do projections on inventory needs. And then automotive, a knowledge base. You can a very well-rounded focus on what your customers know and what your customers have a knowledge base in and what they need to look up based on age of car and demographics. And it would allow AutoZone free advertising. So if you're always looking at how to do headlights, they'll give you headlight ads. We have a particular deal, buy two, get one free, based on car models and maintenance routines, since you do have to input a lot of your car's information into the app.
So now we're going to get into the reliability of AR applications, and they really are highly reliable as long as they are maintained properly. So there are super popular apps out there like Snapchat and Pokemon Go that have millions of users, and their AR technology has yet, or if it has failed them, is simply fixed with regular app maintenance, which includes recurring updates that fixes bugs or just makes general improvements to how the app runs already. There on the right hand side, you can see a screenshot of what the AutoZone app looks like on a mobile device. And our idea for this AR technology is to appear as one of those kind of gray tabs you see at the bottom. And here's our budget and duration of the project. We start off with research and planning, a month each, just to make sure that we have all the framework in place and that by the time we get to app development, that we know we have a clear plan and time scale. Then we're going to take 3 months for the app development, both the augmented reality and the app itself. That is where the highest portion of our cost comes in at 45 grand. Then we move into testing, which we think will take about a month to make sure it's ready to launch and enter the market. But first, we're going to redesign. We already figure that we'll need to correct some mistakes that we're going to make. And then after that month, we'll move on to the launch, which 3 months and then another significant portion of our budget will go towards that. Make sure that we market sufficiently and that as many people hear about it as possible. Then we have our total that comes in at 10 months, 120 grand. And then also note that post-launch, we have an expectancy of this to last about 10 years with maintenance cost of around 20 grand starting year one.
So that is our AutoZone app. And if you're tired of overpaying for mechanics to either assess your vehicle, diagnose it, or fix it, try AutoZone's new AR app, where understanding your car is made quick and simple.